USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to create better field position. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Chippewas offense making their way on the field today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today. Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build-up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The Trojans offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. We make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Past the 50. He's past the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The Central Michigan offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopping fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the Chippewas come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's that's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing.
Touchdown, Chippewas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. There's a throw underneath to the back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, the quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Finds his target, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Trojans will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. From the shotgun here, here's a handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. The Chippewas look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And it's Central Michigan on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this time it's complete. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal. And the Chippewas looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He dumps it off to the tight end. He will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Trojans will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Quarterback still with the football. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. QB decides to keep it here. Gets the first and still running. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Chippewas line it up with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, down here inside a 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. That play sets up a third and goal from the 5 now. Gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Chippewas.
I think the drop back here really fools this defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21, USC, 0.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. The offense will try to recover now at 2nd and 12. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. And the Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Chippewas line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. No huddle here for the offense. And now they'll just clock it. Here's the second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Caught by the receiver. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Central Michigan offense back out there. It's a shotgun run call. 1st down and more. He's still running. They stop him. Bucky's offense is threatening now at the plus 43. That run good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. And the quarterback keeps it here. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Here he got end zone ahead. Touchdown, Central Michigan. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. That ball snagged for a completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Big guys up front, line up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. The completion makes it second down. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Will not be brought down. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback keeps the football. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Out on the field now.
This changes the book a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now it's got through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. The Chippewas begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a... I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down. The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And it's Central Michigan on top right now. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Chippewas. They connect for 6. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this.
That's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? The kick team grabs the ball.
Oh, so close to scoring the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, give credit. Defender not giving up on the play. Now let's see if the defense can bow up and make a goal line stand.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, powering through the defender. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Murphy. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made over the middle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Touchdown, Trojans. They couldn't stop him there.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chippewas offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
He loses the football. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. So the mistake on third down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in a one-score game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Been a decent game there before the defense brings him down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. getting away with their running game. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Chippewas will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. Back to throw. It's Figueroa. Gets made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hears it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Chippewas come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. There's the handoff. Breaks free. Tackle, but first down. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Oh, what a crucial blunder by the defense to give up the first down. The offense can essentially just run out the clock. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Dump off caught by the running back. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.